Check. How's my audio? Is it good? Okay, cool. Hit the like button. Comment below as you come in right now. As you listening to this, support who supports you. Hit the subscribe button for all things sports and entertainment related. It's your host F Merritt. With that being said, I just got to get this off my chest, right? Thought about it yesterday. Brought it to some of my people's attention. Now, a lot of people can't stand can't stand. Oh shit! Hold on, I'm driving, y'all. Bear with me. I apologize for that. But yeah, a lot of people can't stand Keith Thurman, right? And it's mainly the Errol Spence fans. Salute to them. They're welcome to like whatever they like or whatever. Whatever. But they I always suggest, okay, well, if we're not gonna get Bud against Spence, let's go ahead and get Keith against Spence, because that's the first of all, it's the biggest fight that Errol Spence can make on his side of the street. Everybody's gonna probably be like, "Oh well, Thurman lost to Pacquiao." Okay, he lost split decision to Pacquiao. So once again, I shall say it again. Even Keith Thurman said it. Errol Spence has fought Sean Porter. He's fought Danny Garcia. He's never fought Keith Thurman. Everybody knows Thurman has a high ring IQ. Great fighter. Even if he's winning the fight or if he's in trouble in the fight, he's going to give you action-packed fight the whole way through. He has power in both hands. He's very mobile. Now, he's been inactive. I think this is the longest layoff of his career, coming off a loss as well. Errol Spence would clearly be the A side. So what would be the problem of him taking this fight against Keith Thurman? That's easily a 60-40 fight. Easy to make, same side of the street. No problems, no issues. Make the fight happen. Now, some people going to say, like I said, Keith Thurman's coming off of a loss. He doesn't deserve it. They always go back to that, why should Errol Spence fight Keith? Keith don't deserve it. He ducked Errol Spence way back then. Okay, so think about this, people. If I'm Keith Thurman, and we're going to go back. If I'm Keith Thurman, right, I got the WBA belt. I'm calling people out. I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm calling out Floyd. What did Floyd say? Floyd sat there. This is how we kind of came across Errol Spence. Well, I mean, people knew who Errol Spence was, but he kind of got in the big picture. Floyd Mayweather said, "Oh, you fight Errol Spence, then I'll give you a title shot," right? Let me tell you how he's full of shit. No disrespect to Floyd. I'm just saying in this situation. First of all, your word don't mean nothing because you told Amir Khan, you win your next fight, I'll fight you. He won his next fight. There was a poll that was put out. He won the poll, so that way the fans clearly told you that they wanted you to fight Amir Khan, and you picked Maidana. Now, Maidana was coming off of an amazing victory over Adrian Broner. Okay, cool, whatever. But you gave Amir Khan your word that you would fight him. You're also the same Floyd Mayweather, no disrespect to you, that told Victor Ortiz in the ring after some people say it's a sucker punch. I say, protect yourself at all times. After you knocked him out and said, if you want a rematch, you can get a rematch. We never got that rematch. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not, just because you say, oh, you can get this fight, I don't believe it till it's in writing. But you told Keith Thurman, you fight Errol Spence, then I'll fight you next. Now, Keith Thurman's a champion. I'm chasing after other champions. You feel what I'm saying? I'm chasing after the big dogs of the division. Errol Spence was a prospect contender. He hadn't even started. He was a prospect at that time. I mean, he was at that little contender prospect. He was at that little fine line right there. That's where Errol Spence was. If I'm Keith Thurman, I'm looking back. Now, the whole point of this video, and my question to everybody, since Jaron Boots Ennis is fighting this weekend against Lipinets, right? He's fighting Lipinets this weekend on Showtime. Y'all check that out. Be on the lookout for that. Boots is going to do his thing, but Lipinets is no pushover. That boy can't fight. So what happens if Boots calls out Errol Spence and says, I want to fight you? What happens? Does Errol Spence say, I'm not fighting you? Because that's the same situation between Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. That would be the same thing. If Errol Spence says, hey, Boots, I'm not fighting you, You got to do this, you got to do that. You're not ready. You got to do this and do that. Y'all gonna keep that same energy? Errol Spence fans, y'all gonna keep that same energy like you kept with Keith? Y'all gonna say, "Oh, Keith ducked Errol Spence." Is it the same thing? Because like I said, I just ran through it. It's the same situation. If Boots Ennis calls out Errol Spence saying, "I want to fight you," is Errol Spence gonna look back? Because like just like Keith was trying to do, Keith was trying to get he was trying to get Manny Pacquiao. He was trying to get Floyd Mayweather. That means he would have had to look back and go fight Errol Spence, who was a prospect at that time, prospect, contender, whatever, right there, that fine line. Boots is right there at that fine line as well. So is Errol Spence gonna look back, knowing damn well he wants to fight Ugas for the third belt, knowing damn well he wants to fight Terrence Bud Crawford eventually, hopefully, whenever he gets off his farm and quit being an old McDonald out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same situation. Y'all hate Keith Thurman because he supposedly ducked Errol Spence at the time. Y'all gonna keep that same energy with Errol Spence if he ends up ducking Boots, if Boots calls him out? Let's just be consistent, boxing fans. Errol Spence fans, let's be consistent. That's all I'm saying today. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation. If Jaron Boots Ennis handles his business and gets up there and calls out Errol Spence, I don't even know if he will or won't. I'm thinking he most likely going to say, "Hey, I just want to fight the best. I'm looking for all the top dogs that they got belts, blah, 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 blah. Whoever is next, whoever they put in front of me, I'm guaranteed he'll most likely say that." You know what I'm saying? But that boy's a dog, man. He's a future. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But I just want Errol Spence fans to keep that same energy if that was to happen. If Boots asks for the Spence fight and Spence says no, would y'all keep that same energy? Would Spence be ducking Boots in the same manner that Keith Thurman supposedly was ducking Errol Spence at the time? Just a little food for thought. Things that make you say, You feel what I'm saying? Cowboy fans, Errol Spence fans, let me know. Put the belt buckles down. Put the cowboy boots in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Put the cowboy hats down. Get off the farm. Answer the question. Go pull up everything I'm talking about. Let me know. Is this the same thing? Y'all can't stand Keith Thurman. Y'all okay? It's cool. Let him be the bad guy in the situation. Even in wrestling, you always got to have a baby face and a heel. A good guy, a bad guy. Cool. Great. But let's see that fight. Because like Errol's told Bud, I'm going to take the easy road. That's cool. I got to clean up my side of the street. That's cool. Come clean up. Your side of the street ain't finished yet, buddy. Ugas isn't in the equation. I don't give a shit. No disrespect to Ugas. I don't give a shit about that fight with Ugas. I don't care about that fight with Ugas. I don't. Technically, some people would say Ugas is an email champion. Some people would say. Not my words. Some people might say that. And you can't argue that. But nonetheless, if Boots Ennis gets up there and calls out Errol Spence, and Errol Spence says, "I'm not fighting him," Sean Porter already has been on the record saying, "I'm not fighting that dude." So he would clearly duck. My thing is, if you're going to duck the man, get out the way. I ain't got time. I want somebody that's going to fight the best. I want somebody that's going to fight the best. Errol Spence ain't fought the best yet. Just like Keith Thurman said, he fought my leftovers. Errol Spence just beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman did that 3 years ago. Congratulations. But y'all, I'm only talking to Errol Spence fans. But y'all just constantly can't stand Keith Thurman. Good. Because I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I'm going to keep it 100. Does he need to be more active? Absolutely cool. Some people cracking jokes calling him run time, one time, not even one time, sometimes. Okay, cool, whatever. That man going to come when he's ready, he gets in the ring, he going to fight. Just know that. He never seen Keith Thurman in a boring fight. Let me know what fight Keith Thurman was in that was boring that you done seen. Just let me know. That's all I'm saying. Keith Thurman is an exciting fighter. Errol Spence is an exciting fighter. Sometimes, whatever, take away the Mikey Garcia and the Danny Garcia fight, whatever. But all I'm saying is he has to clean up his side of the street. He has to fight Bud. He has to fight Keith Thurman. And I agree with Bud when he said Errol Spence hasn't fought the top three best welterweights in the division yet, and being Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Keith Thurman. Yeah, we got the Danny Garcias. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, Kell Brook. Okay, we got the Kell Brooks. Congratulations. Whoop-de-doo. That man was coming off of a loss and a broken orbital bone. He had a half a Terminator face. Congratulations. Okay? You fought Mikey Garcia. He's not even a real welterweight. He came up to get that check. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what did he see. I see something. No, you don't. I see you pumping your fist after every round, not throwing a punch. That's what I saw for 12 rounds. Boring as hell. Waste of a pay-per-view. Errol Spence, you was a walking. Now listen, Mikey Garcia was a walking punching bag in that pay-per-view. I'm mad Errol Spence had to go in there and say, I just want to showcase my skills. I didn't want to pay for that shit. I was upset. I'm upset at myself for ordering that, wasting my time and money. I'm upset at Errol Spence for doing that. I'm upset at the fact, and I told everybody it was going to happen. I'm upset that I had some friends fly to that fight. I tried to tell them, dude, this is what's going to happen. I'm going with Mikey. Mikey has no chance in this fight. And you see what happened. This man pumping his fist. He was like, yeah, I survived. Yes, congratulations. Whoo, I survived another one. Whoo, did it. As y'all come in here and you listen to my voice, hit that like button for your boy. While you're at it, go ahead and tap the subscribe button for all things sports entertainment related. But the main purpose of this video, like I said, I'm just wondering if Jaron Boots Ennis gets up there and calls out Errol Spence, and Errol Spence says, I'm not fighting him. Are y'all going to call Errol Spence a duck? Y'all going to keep that same energy for Errol Spence like you did with Keith Thurman? Like you did and like you still do with Keith Thurman. So you mean to tell me, you Errol Spence fans, you Keith Thurman haters, rather see Ugas fight Errol Spence as opposed to Keith Thurman? Because belts don't mean nothing. Let Errol Spence tell it. Belts don't mean nothing. Because if belts meant something, then he would give a bigger split to Terrence Bud Crawford. This man he was undisputed at 140. I don't care about all that bullshit, whatever, all these excuses. The man was undisputed at 140. Usyk was undisputed at cruiserweight. He moved up to heavyweight. No one's disrespecting his accomplishments that he had at cruiserweight. So how come some people trying to still, well, technically this person was there and that person moved up and those guys were really good and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I guarantee you, when Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez fight for undisputed, everybody going to be watching that, right? Everybody going to give them credit, right? But technically, technically you could say it don't really matter because Terrence Bud Crawford wasn't in the division. You feel what I'm saying? See how they could do that? See how that goes? So for Terrence Bud Crawford, Danny had already moved up and, Adrian Broner wasn't there and, Amir Khan wasn't there and Maidana wasn't there. Nobody was there at 140 for Terrence Crawford. Okay. Well, Terrence Crawford wasn't at 140 when Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor were there. So see how they go? But bump all of that, man. All I'm trying, I don't even know why I got sidetracked with that. I'm just talking. But guess what? You're listening. Hit the like button. I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm not going to get off of this. I'm going to be talking about this more and more because I want it to happen. I want Boots to get up there. I know he a hungry fighter, bro. Boots a hungry fighter. Everybody sees Boots is the future. Victor Ortiz, is it Victor? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Virgil Ortiz is the future as well. And those two are going to clash eventually. We got to keep them two away from each other because that's the future of the welterweight division. Sean Porter should be gone. Danny Garcia's going to 54. I don't know. I think Thurman maybe got a year left. One last title shot, one last run. Hopefully he can go into broadcasting because he can break down a fight very, very good. Errol Spence will be done moved up to 54. You know what I'm saying? We'll have Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor at 47. Bud will probably, I say Bud maybe has like a year and a half left and then he's going to retire. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have some new blood at welterweight. But like I said, Errol Spence fans, if your boy ducks Boots, is that not the same scenario like Keith Thurman and Errol Spence? I just want to know. I know y'all all happy. Y'all probably Just watch it. Looking at the Dallas Cowboys schedule. You know what I'm saying? You excited? Can't wait for that new Errol Spence fight. Maybe they announce him, coming back and fighting at Dallas Stadium again. You got the Canelo fight going right now. You can't wait for the new NFL season, new schedule and everything. Get your Cowboys season tickets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's coming back. Restrictions is being lifted. We're ready to go. Cowboys still gonna suck. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that right now. Cowboys still gonna suck. Sorry to break your hearts, Errol Spence fans. It is what it is. But I just want to know, wouldn't it suck too? Wouldn't it really hurt if your boy Errol Spence, say hypothetically, the Bud fight don't happen, okay? He don't want to fight Keith Thurman, and then Boots calls him out, and he ends up ducking him. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Anyway, hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. I just wanted to share what was on my mind with you guys. Let me know how y'all feel, man. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.